everyone, welcome to EduTap and welcome to the Success Story session. So today we have with us Ms. Shruti who has cleared the SEBI grade A examination in her first attempt. So first of all, congratulations and welcome to the platform, Shruti.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for having me here. Thank you so much.
So today let's celebrate Ms. Shruti's journey of clearing the SEBI grade A examination, and let's learn from her strategy that how she was able to clear the SEBI grade A examination in her first attempt. So first of all, uh, can you tell a little about your educational background?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I did my class 10th and 12th from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Prayagraj. It's my hometown. Then I did my graduation in commerce from Daulat Ram College and my postgrad from Delhi School of Economics, University of Delhi. And I have also worked for like Deloitte for 7-8 months. And before leaving my job for the preparation of SEBI, I was working there as an audit assistant.
Okay. And how did you came with this thought of leaving the job? Because getting a job in Deloitte is a very good opportunity, I can say. So were you
Yes.
not afraid of leaving the job?
No, ma'am, I was afraid. It was a like tough decision to make. But the idea of leaving my job was always there because after my post grad, I was waiting for the saving recruitment to happen in the year 2023. But for journalist stream, it did not came. So I like sat for campus placements and I got job into Deloitte. But while working there, I had this idea in my mind whenever the notification will come, I'll have to give up my job and give my focus to the studies. So when the notification came in, like advanced intimation, I think it came on 14th of March. So by then, I was like, I took like 14-15 days to like make sure that I really want to do it and I really want to like I'm willing to quit my job because that was a big decision to let go of your financial independence. But like on 2nd of April, I like gave my resignation that I won't be like doing it further. So it was a tough decision, no doubt.
And आपकी family, was it supportive in this decision?
Like initially it came as a shocker to them, but I discussed it with my mother when the idea came into my mind that, but they were like abhi notification nahi aaya to till the notification comes tab tak to aap kar lo. But I was like, uh, agar notification aa gaya and within a month if there is exam, that I'm not prepared for it. Of course, the I have lost touch to my studies for almost a year now.
Hmm.
So I need to like start my preparation abhi se. So uh, she accepted it like, okay, if you want to do it, then of course it's your decision. But when I told my father, he was like, uh, कर लो अभी क्यों छोड़ना है, at least take a year of experience because quitting a job in the middle of a year will like not good, not show good on your resume and all. But I was like नहीं मैं कर लूंगी तो I took him in confidence as well, and my brother, he supported me like in my decision. Also my friend, he also like said, if you have decided and you'll able to do it, you can do anything. So that way it gave me confidence.
और इन इस प्रिपरेशन जर्नी में बिकॉज सेबी ग्रेड ए की प्रिपरेशन जर्नी काफ़ी लॉन्ग रही होगी इवन लाइक बिफोर द नोटिफिकेशन आफ्टर द नोटिफिकेशन लाइक थोड़ा
Yes.
सा उसमें डिले भी हुआ था तो मतलब उस टाइम पर कभी भी दिमाग में ये नहीं आया कि यू रिग्रेटेड द डिसीजन कि क्यों छोड़ा होगा यार कि कंटिन्यू करती जॉब.
Yes, ma'am. When Lok Sabha elections की वजह से it got postponed. So that time, like थोड़ा सा regret हुआ कि maybe I should have done it till May, क्योंकि जून में notification आया तो I thought मई में छोड़ना चाहिए था क्या. But फिर मैम, there is always a point where you think that okay, something is not going in your favor, but it is especially in those times you have to stick to what you have decided. So वो आया, no doubt it came to my mind कि I should have like earned 2-3 months more of salary. But of course फिर जब notification आया तो everything went to its place and it was like okay, now I can like, I'm more than prepared to like crack it, the phase 1 on phase 2. So that gave me confidence as well क्योंकि preparation का time थोड़ा सा extend हो गया due to the postponement of this notification. So it gave me an extra confidence that okay, phase 1 तो कैसे भी clear हो ही जाएगा. So
True. Or you were preparing like you were staying with your parents when you were preparing for the exam.
No, ma'am. My job was at Gurgaon. So
Mm.
when I decided to quit my job, I thought it would be cumbersome for me to like take my things to my hometown or shift to some other place for preparation. So I stayed there till my interview. I was at Gurgaon only, and after the interview, I came back to my place, Prayagraj.
Okay. So now, देखो जो preparation in the preparation journey, did you ever have self-doubt or fear that what if I don't clear the examination and I have like I have left my job also? So that self-doubt, did it ever come in your mind?
Multiple times, especially for paper one. Paper two, like I was confident, and even when I used to give mocks right from the beginning of my preparation, the free mocks that were available on different websites. But paper one was a bit of challenge to me because English was doable, but the rest of the subjects, because being a commerce like background person, we have this habit of doing all the calculations to calculators, and doing like 60 questions in those 100 questions in those 60 minutes, if I'm not wrong. It's no 80 questions in 60 minutes. So that was a challenge to me, and I was not able to like clear the cutoff when I started sitting for the mocks, just to get an idea where I stand. So I was getting 25, 28, and it was like did I do like make a wrong decision, like leaving my job and all. But I worked on it, and with English and quant portion was good, but not the calculation part. The concepts clarity I had because of my maths background in till class 10th, but calculations I had to work a lot. So I kept this target of securing around 15, 16 marks in quant and 18, 19 marks in English, and rest I'll cover it through 3, 4 topics from reasoning. GA, because I was following a newspaper business standard, so different kinds of appointment questions and awards questions are asked, which are not like doable through standard business newspapers. So I was not expecting much from GA portion. So I was like I had this thing in my mind that I'll cut off, I'll clear with the subjects of English and quant only, and reasoning, if questions are doable, then it's plus point to me. But gee, I was not expecting anything.
So from here, we can also understand that you, like you were reading newspapers, you were aware about the happenings in SEBI or RBI or financial, whatever changes that are happening, but you were not focused on appointments or awards or the cramming part because
Yes,
that is
ma'am.
not relevant for phase two or that is not relevant for interview portion also.
Interview.
But as per like Shruti has also said that you have to be aware about the like the what is going on in the economy. That's why you were reading the business standard, but you do not have like if you are not good in GA or if you do not want to cram, so that is fine, but at least be aware. So that is very good. Now, were you following any hobbies during your preparation journey or you were solely focused on just preparing and learning the concepts?
No, ma'am. I was not the kind of person who will sit 12, 14 hours like to study only. I used to like watch Korean dramas a lot. But with like preparation part, it like I reduce the time of my binge watching. Whenever I did not have this concentration happening with me, that I was not able to concentrate enough and things were not getting clear, then I would keep aside my books, and for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I like watched the dramas that I liked. And I rewatched some of those dramas just because I already knew the story. So fast forward, I used to watch it just to like relax my mind. And other thing that I used to do is during weekends, I used to paint. I like painting, so that colors and painting, I enjoyed it. So of course there you cannot sit like 7, 8 months for the preparation without having anything that will relax you. So following a hobby, one or two, would help you in the preparation.
Correct, correct. So you also need to relax your mind because otherwise we will start like we have the books, but we will start having the negative thoughts that what if it doesn't happen? What if we are not able to? So rather than that, just like do your preparation with a healthy mindset, and that hobbies will help you, like painting or whatever you like watching. But there is another question that don't you get distracted, like social media, many of the friends if you have, or like you are scrolling through the YouTube shorts and a hour or 2 hour passes and you do not know about it that okay so much time has passed on, so were you never distracted with that?
uh, ma'am, like friendship wala portion, because I'm a kind of like introvert person. I did not have much friends. Many friends I did not have. I just had, like, I was in contact with two, three, four people, and they were not distraction to me, because whenever I used to feel like I need to talk to someone because things are not going my way, then whenever I called them, they were very supportive, and they used to like make me believe myself that you can do anything, you have done this much, you can do anything. So friends were never a distraction. But YouTube part, of course, YouTube short is a very, like, it's a cycle wherein if you start watching one shot, you will 30 40 minutes will pass out, and you will not even like know that time has passed. So for that, I restricted my duration of apps. There is an app called time management or something. I don't remember the name right now, but I installed that on my phone. And whenever 15 minutes time of YouTube will pass, then the automatically the app will shut down the YouTube. And other social media handles, I did not have. Instagram I never had. I had in my college, but then I was not very fan of it, so I deleted it. And WhatsApp was not a distraction, so YouTube was there. But for that, I use that app which automatically shuts down if it exceeds a given stipulated time. So
Okay.
that I did.
Okay, really nice. So you might be distracted, like Shruti has also said that you might get distracted, but for that you will have to find the ways to lessen the distractions. Very well said. Now coming to another question, that who in your preparation journey, because many a times we feel burnt out,
Hmm.
and because the like preparation journey is a long process, 6 months, 7 months, 9 months. So who was your backbone in your preparation journey?
Ma'am, family was always there. The family was my backbone. Of course, with the decision of leaving my job, they were always supportive of it. And if I have to particularly like mention people who were there throughout the preparation, my brother, he was like whenever there was some big exams coming, phase one, phase two, and especially paper one, and English descriptive was also a big task. So he used to call me for like 45, 50 minutes. He's a working person, and still he like took time out of his schedule, and he used to call me, and he used to say ki uh, ho jayega, you are a rank holder, why are you worrying about getting selected and all. Aise he used to like make me believe myself. And there was this my best friend Abhishek. He also said कि तेरा नहीं होगा तो किसी का नहीं होगा, उससे रिक्रूटमेंट ही नहीं होगी सभी की. तो of course it's a big of a hype, but still if people around you is saying
Hmm.
something like that, तो it gives you a confidence, और also थोड़ा boost up आपको मिलता है कि ठीक है, there are people who believe in you.
Hmm.
So of course you have to believe yourself, क्योंकि अगर
True.
ये कर रहे हैं तो there might be some reason. Of course they are saying ये इतनी बड़ी बड़ी बातें. So that way whenever I used to feel burnt out, तो वो जो थोड़ा सा relax होके और खुद से फिर confidence आता था, तो there were these two people who were always there.
Okay. And now another question, that why SEBI only? Because just after your bachelor's master's finished, you started doing the job and you left the job only when you were aware that okay, the SEBI notification is going to come out. So why not RBI? Because finance management and some of the subjects overlap. So why not RBI or some other exam?
Ma'am, I came across SEBI through my brother only in the year 2022, I guess, when I started the post grad. So he told me about this recruitment, and I saw the syllabus, and I even watched the videos of 2020 toppers and all. So it was like a good job. It seemed like a good job to me, that okay, syllabus is more or less very similar to what I have already studied, and the profile is also very reputed. Also there are videos, there are so many videos about SEBI and how SEBI is doing different kinds of activities to like reduce the fraud and all. So everything, of course, the financial aspect was there, that job is very like financially it gives lots of incentives and all. So it was a good job to me. But the more clarity of the exam came when I started following watching the different kinds of newspapers and news readings, that okay, SEBI has done this, SEBI is doing, SEBI has there are so many actions on a daily basis that SEBI takes.
Hmm.
So that was a thing. And why not RBI? Because ma'am, to be very honest, I was weak at that quant and reasoning portion, and especially for SEBI, the sectional cutoff was not there,
Hmm.
so it was more doable
Hmm.
for me, I think. So that's why I did not go towards, I did not even fill the form of RBI and NABARD, because I wanted to solely focus on this, because this seemed more doable to me. So that's why I did not go for any of the exams.
Okay. So, this also gives a message to the students that you have to identify your strengths and weaknesses, and as per that, you have to select the examination. Because focusing on multiple things at the same time might not be good in the terms of getting the clarity on the subjects and such. So, that is also good that, weigh your weaknesses and strengths, and as per that, select whichever exam you want to prepare. So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think that we have good knowledge of your journey, like till now, till the phase one, I can say. So now let's talk a little about the phase one. That when, like on the day of phase one, first of all, what was the feeling? Ki you will be able to do because you were afraid about the paper one?
Yes, ma'am. Paper one. I guess 3 days before the paper one day, the D day, I called my brother only and I cried a lot. कि अभी भी सिर्फ 30 से 34 आ रहे हैं. अभी तो I should have like I should score around 45 50. अगर यहाँ पे घर पे बैठ के at the comfort of home I'm getting 34 35, then वहाँ it would be stress situation. The laptop, the system would be of like some other institute. तो वहाँ पे कैसे होएगा? तो अगेन ही लाइक calmed me down a lot, and he made me like कि 13 30 is nothing, you can do it. 30 तो बहुत आसान है, अगर 60 भी होता तो भी तू कर लेती. सो वो जो चीज़ थी, तो मैंने कहा ठीक है अभी करते हैं फिर. देन अगेन आई आफ्टर दोज आफ्टर the third day, 1 days were left, and I like sat for the mocks. I gave like in the last of the days I gave two mocks like every day, कि just not just to check कि मतलब मैं कट ऑफ क्लियर कर रही हूँ कि नहीं. ऑल्सो थोड़ा सा, because when you see the solutions of those questions, no, you know कि थोड़ा सा easier way है to do the question that will save you some time for the other questions. So that I did. And when I went into that examination room, first the like there was a mixed feeling, because a lot of thing was at stake, that I left my job and all. But there was this belief, self belief. And ma'am, when I came out of the examination center, no, I was sure that I'm going to the phase 2. I was not at all like afraid of paper 1, because I did like good amount of questions, and I knew कि मैंने वहाँ पे कोई guess work नहीं करा है.
Hmm.
GA, I attempted only 3 4 questions, and Baki English and Quant se I did, and I was sure that okay, say I'll sail through the paper one cutoff, and that only happened. I guess I around scored around 42 43, so it was a good number to me.
Okay. So let's also discuss about the strategy of the paper one in phase one. So, what strategy you were following? That in quant, were you going through the concepts or just mock test you were giving?
No, ma'am. I segregated the syllabus into 6 7 topics, which I like. I have a comfort at, and if I like watch the videos, if I see the concept videos, it will be easier for me to do the questions.
Mhm.
Like for example, percentage profit and loss ratios. These are the topics through which you can even solve the DI questions, and there are two DIs in the quant portion. So this way I made a list of 7 8 topics, ages and time and work, and these topics were there. And I like watched videos, YouTube videos of the, like there are certain banking related channels there,
Mhm.
which so I watched those videos, and then I started like doing the questions. And questions I did not do the topic wise. I used to sit with the mock interview itself and the quant portion of the mock interview, which I have already given, or which is there available free of cost. So I used to like with the given amount of time, I used to give myself sub like 30 minutes. If 30 minutes is there, how many questions I'm able to do. So
Mhm.
by reverse engineering I did that, by solving the questions. And again, if the questions are not able to solve in the given like the time I have given myself to, so I used to like watch the videos again to understand that where I'm not like able to do it in the like less time,
Mhm.
because time management is very important in paper one especially. So this way I did my quant portion, and reasoning also in the same way, 3 4 topics, because reasoning, puzzles and sitting arrangement I did not even touch, because I knew that एक तो उसमें time, it takes a lot of time. और अगर आप फर्स्ट गो में you are not able to like understand, और आपका फर्स्ट में नहीं आता आंसर, तो
Correct.
फिर आपको दूसरा पर्सपेक्टिव मिलता ही नहीं कि कैसे सॉल्व किया जाए.
Hmm.
तो that I watched some of the videos of 2022 toppers on the EduTap channel itself, and they mentioned कि मतलब if you are not comfortable with, because you are not going there to like score 100 out of 100.
Hmm.
तो अपना, and there is no sectional cutoff as such. तो the strengths आपका जिसमें है, you just prepare that. So in the like reasoning, I syllogism was there, then uh, alphanumeric series was there, uh, blood relation was there. So 3 4 topics I did, and I thought that if there will be question 2 3 questions, then I'll able to do it.
Hmm.
But the questions were not there of these topics. So still I was comfortable because I did the quant and English portion quite well. So you
Okay.
have to understand that.
Okay. So now let's move to the paper two. There are 6 subjects and like finance, management, economics, cost, and commerce and accountancy. So how are you able to tackle those questions? Or like, did you did all the 6 subjects before the phase one, or you only did a part of those subjects?
No, no, ma'am. I was prepared for phase two, paper two also when I went for paper one, phase one, paper two, because syllabus is exactly the same.
Same.
So you cannot divide your preparation for phase one and phase two in case of paper one, paper two subjects. So I did all the parts of the syllabus that is given, and also I watched the videos of those extra topics that are asked, frequently asked in the examination, but they are not part of the syllabus. So
Hmm.
I like made the list of those topics, and I like completely I completed my preparation for paper 2 also, phase 2 also, while like giving preparing my paper 2,
Okay.
phase 1. Yes, ma'am.
So we can say that if you have time, you should not focus on that. Okay, that if we leave also 40 marks, so we will get. So that kind of mindset you should not keep, because in phase two also there is paper two with the same subjects. So you
Yes,
should
ma'am.
be preparing with that perspective that you have to clear the phase two, not only phase one. Because in SEBI, phase one is on easier lines as compared to phase two. Phase one is quite easier on that
Yes, ma'am.
perspective. So now, can you tell me the strategy of all the subjects one by one?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, for commerce and accountancy and cost accounting, I was like comfortable with these two subjects. So, for these two subjects, I did not do much. I just gave the mock interview. Sorry, I just gave mock tests, and also there are various sectional tests there. They are like I bought test series of the EduTap, and there are so many subject like sectional tests that are given subject wise, topic wise. So I used to give those tests. Then I also gave lots of mock tests, so that gave me an idea on the topics, like how the questions are framed, because knowledge is one thing, and be able to solve the questions is other thing. So by giving those mock tests, you get an idea that what kind of questions are asked and how to eliminate the similar options that are there. So for these two subjects, I just had the revision topics, small revision notes with me from my study material, and after that I gave it tests. Different kinds of sources were there, and I gave the test, and I also read the explanation parts of even those questions which I marked right, because the extra informations which are given in those material is beneficial. It helps you to solve the other questions, the other way questions. If it is framed, then you are able to solve those questions. For economics, there are macroeconomics topics which are like new. For example, ISLM, Keynesian economics, Keynesian account, that AD, aggregate demand wala portion. So for that economics, I solely followed your marathon videos, and I watched the marathon videos of not only this year but the previous year, which are already uploaded, 2022 cycles. You have like lots of videos are there. So that gave me hell of a clarity that how to approach the questions, and what kind of, like, even for those tougher topics, it can be easily done through the diagrams, because for each and every question you even like draw the diagrams in the recorded videos only. So I also like practice every, if there is any question, that this year the Philip curve question came, and the same question you like made us practice in the revision marathon videos. So that helped me a lot. For finance and management, again, the EduTap channel, the free resources of the EduTap, like it has helped me a lot. Although I had a like subscription from different coaching, but the understanding part of it, no, it got cleared through the YouTube videos only. So Jalad sir, he has done like incredible work in making people understand the management topics. So there are so many theories which are identical or more or less similar in the leadership and motivation. So he gave lots of clarity on how to distinguish between different theories. And also because after each and every questions he used to frame 5 6 extra questions, so that gave like a different perspective to think on those lines. And it helped in revision also, that if this kind of he used to like, if there is a term, so everything regarding that term he used to ask in those extra questions. So that like helped in the revision. Also, like for management, what people can do is there is motivation, leadership, communication, and also HRD portion.
Hmm.
So communication, if you will give 2 2 3 hours now, if you do not have any study material with you, so the topics which are there in the management, it is more or less static. It does not change. So if you have some kind of notes, and you can make note on like yourself only, so it will help you in revision. And with the time the exam approaches nearer to you, the revision also it takes less time, because you have already studied those materials like 5 6 times before. So this way one can prepare for the management portion.
Okay.
Then the finance, also finance, basically I had a background in finance because my major subject in the MCOM was finance. But my finance, syllabus of my MCOM was more on an international financial system. So to like change that, of course everybody knows what RBI does, what SEBI does, what PFRDA does, but you have to understand the lines on which question is asked. They are not asking when RBI was established. That is not a question they are asking. So understand what are different kinds of qualitative, quantitative tools through which RBI uses or which MPC uses. What kind of new technology, new words, new inventions, discoveries that are done by, not inventions or discoveries, but different kinds of rules that SEBI is uh, bringing in. So because there are certain kind of questions, Sarthi portal, every new investors website, so different kinds of things. Because in the finance, having knowledge on the current affairs is important. Because whenever read a newspaper, there are certain key terms which are newer and which are circulating in the economic sphere. So you can like Google those keywords. Investopedia is a very good website for that. For like there is options. The derivatives is also one of the areas from where question is definitely asked, so you cannot leave those topics. So before like approaching a subject, you need to understand what kind of questions are asked and what kind of areas are there which is must to do. You cannot
Hmm.
leave that. So for that, understanding of the PYQs becomes very important.
Correct.
So one can do that. And commercial accountancy is done cost Companies Act. So Companies Act, you are there is 6 7 chapters. You are not required to like read whole Companies Act. And for example, for me, what I did for the Companies Act, there is already a material available. If you do not
Hmm.
have access to any coaching institute, you can download the ICI material. And the content there in the ICI material or any other material, it's very like if you are reading it line by line, it gives you clarity that what was the purpose of the act, why 1956 act was abolished and 2013 was there. So you have to like if you are reading it for the first time, especially for those students who do not have like background in commerce, so give it a read. Read it very like ऊपर ऊपर से ही कि हाँ what all. And after understanding the reason behind the new act, you need to stick to the syllabus, completely to the syllabus, that these are the topics: auditors, directors, dividend chapter. The question is always comes, even in this year the dividend question came. Then NCLT, NCLAT. So these topics are there from which question is definitely asked. So make notes of that. Make notes. If you do not have any like material available with you, make notes. And if you have material, the material provided by the institutes are already very crisp, and they are very in a structured manner. So instead of making notes out of them again, just read it. And with it, with the passage of time, with the amount of reading you have already done to those materials, the amount it takes to revise those, no, it reduces. So instead of for me, I had the material available with me, so I did not make notes out of it.
Hmm.
Because of course they already, somebody who has experience, they have made the notes out of the materials which are important. So you just give it a read, and you just mark it that this is the point that I'm forgetting, I keep on forgetting, and this is important for the examination perspective. So when I'll give it a read, I'll just, like, if I'll flip the page, definitely my eyes will go to that highlighted portion. So
Hmm.
this way one can do. And for me, ma'am, the fines and penalties part, because there are so many fines and penalties in every chapter of the companies act. And I again, because I watched one of the strategy videos of one of the toppers in 2022, she mentioned, ma'am mentioned that she did not like prepare the penalties and fines, because even if the question will come, it will be one question or two question. And for one two questions, you have to cram those so many penalties and fines, and you will get confused anyways. If you are not, like, if you have very good memory, then it's okay. If you want to, you can do. But even if you will leave those portion, right, it will not cost you much marks.
Hmm.
So one can, like, devise his or her own strategy in this way, but I followed ma'am's strategy. And
Hmm.
also the days related questions come, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, there are so many days related questions. So understand the chapters through which the dates related questions are important. For example, dividend. Then NCLT, NCLAT, and Supreme Court, wherein this appeal happens, that becomes important. Auditors becomes important. So these three four chapters are there through which the from which the questions are asked, if it is a date related question. So one can make notes on those like chapters only of the different dates, so that
Hmm.
one day before the exam you can just have a look on those one page note you have, and it will, like, give you the picture. If questions come, then you will be able to crack.
Okay.
uh then what, the subject is left, I think. We
All
have,
are done.
yeah,
Finance management, costing, commerce and accounts, and your
companies like,
Companies Act. Okay.
yeah.
So, you have very nicely stated the strategy for all the subjects. Let me just summarize that. First of all, do the PYQ so that you know that from where the questions come and what kind of questions come, and where you have to focus, and what are the extra topics also that are discussed or asked in the examination.
Yes,
As
ma'am.
well as like the sources that you mentioned, you have followed the test series of EduTap, the YouTube sessions of EduTap, as well as you had a course of some other institute, as well as you also used to read the newspapers, and you read the current affairs so that you are aware about the new terminologies and the current affairs, the SEBI related topics and the finance related topics that are going on. So these were the major sources that you followed. And the different subjects, you have told that there are different strategies for the different subjects also, because they have different inclination. Like companies act is more cramming based, economics is more understanding and diagram based, management is again cramming based, but in that you have to know the distinction also. So there are different requirement of the different subjects that you have very nicely stated. So now let's move to the phase 2, and like after the phase 1 to the phase 2, so in this timeline, what was your focus area, that what I should do?
Yes, ma'am. So 27, 28 July was the phase 1 date, and 8th of August was the date when phase 1 results came. So I did not sit for like results to come and then I'll start my preparation, but I took 3 days break and I went to my hometown, and I came back to Gurgaon. And then I had this thing in mind that even my paper two is like I have strengths in it, but paper one is a task, because to
Hmm.
complete those three questions with five questions of reading comprehension in
Hmm.
60 minutes is a task. And if you are not able to do it through your own keyboards, which is very smooth, you will not be able to do it in the examination center, because you are stressed, you do not know what kind of infrastructure they'll provide and all. So be prepared for that.
Hmm.
So when I had shortlisted topics for the essay, But I did not, ma'am, to be very honest, I did not focus much on the content portion. I had the syllabus. I knew what three questions are. I knew the format of it because there are marks for the format. So I understood what are the formats, and the English. I'm like comfortable with English because. And I was comfortable with the keyboards also, but I like because I left my job, and I 6 to 7 months was there when I did not like use keyboards much. So for that, what I did, before like reading anything, I sat for one mock like test, the descriptive
Mm.
test. And I was like not able to complete the paper. The reading comprehension I was not able to reach. So what I understood was, if I'll start my paper with the essay portion, then essay will take lots of time, because
Mm.
when you are starting your paper, no, you have this thing in your mind that you want to give your best. You want to write everything that you know about it. You have to write a good like catchy starting line, then also the datas and all. So, and it's not possible to think all those things very like it does not come like automatically. You have to give it some thought. So if I started my preparation, my like tests with the essay portion, I'll not be able to solve two three questions of the reading comprehension. So I decided I'll give the essay last priority, like last.
Mm.
I'll, because I watched one of the Anchit sir's video, and he said that he only devised that ki you do first this, then this. If it works for you, then well and good. So I did that. I just read this Pressy part, and this English descriptive videos were there of the EduTab only. So he said mentioned that how you have to like make sure that you are not reading the passage 3 4 times. Just like take keywords from 3 4 paragraphs, whichever is there, and just write it, that okay, in the first paragraph this keyword was there, in the second, because around the keyword, you know what kahani jo tha wo aapko pata hai, because you know the keyboard. So
Mm.
I wrote the keyword and one two line from each, and because I have given already a read, so uske according फिर मैं प्रेस ही खुद से लिख लेती थी.
Mm.
And my focus was ki give a very suitable title to the pressing,
Mm.
because it is important. And one thing that I followed very religiously, because people told me that you cannot exceed the word limit.
Mm.
5 to 6 words, like usse kam rahega, it's fine, but exceeding will not do any good. So मैं मेरा वो था कि जो whatever I am writing, I am not making spelling errors.
Mm.
I'm completing the paper. I'm completing the question within a word limit,
Mm.
and I am like following the format. These three things that I did. I did not focus much on the content, because of course you what you have to understand is, in that stressed environment, in this much less time, you have to give priority to the completion of the paper. And you
True.
won't believe, on the exam day, I had to change my laptop, the computer system 2 times, and I started crying. I was so panicked. But because my brother told me that try to practice and complete the paper 5 minutes before the time only. 55 minutes में आप अपना paper करके दिखाओ. Because if you are able to do that questions in 55 minutes at the comfort of your home, तभी जाके you will be able to do it अगर कुछ खराब भी हुआ on the exam day.
Mm.
So, ma'am, because the essay question which was there in the real exam, I had some knowledge on it because मैंने उसको prepare किया था. So
Mm.
even after changing my system, even if I was completely panicked, I cried, and it was a hell of a day to me. But still, one thing that was in my mind was कि मैंने paper करा है 55 minutes में भी. So if
Mm.
I am like if I'll able to calm myself down now, मैं कर लूंगी paper.
Mm.
Even the key strokes were not working of the keyboard. So that was like a nightmare, but because I practiced it, and
Mm.
मैंने खुद को वो situation में डाला था कि मैं 5 मिनट पहले I'll complete the paper. So
Mm.
that helped me in actually completing the paper in the exam. I did not leave any question.
Mm.
So अपने आप को, because stress test करना is important, because वहां पे actually stress test हो रहा है आपका.
हो रहा है हाँ.
तो आई लाइक पूरा मैंने उसको मिमिक करा था एनवायरनमेंट को, कि कुछ भी होगा तो मैं कर लूंगी पेपर.
जितना
तो
आपका पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट इंटरव्यू में होता है उतना ही आपका पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट वहां पर भी हो रहा होता है विद द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर दैट इज प्रोवाइडेड आई कैन से.
एग्जैक्टली मैम, वो बहुत ही मतलब बिल्कुल ही अजीब होता है वो वहाँ पे कंप्लीट करना पेपर इज आई लाइक टॉक टू सो मेनी पीपल एंड देयर वर सो मेनी पीपल इवन
Hmm.
आई रेड द कमेंट सेक्शंस ऑफ द डिफरेंट वीडियोस सो दे वर लाइक कि उनका नहीं हो पाया पेपर
Hmm.
बिकॉज इट
Hmm.
इज ऑफ कोर्स वेरी लाइक अनफॉर्चुनेट ऑफ कोर्स दैट आप पेपर ले रहे हो and you are not giving the infrastructure to the students, so many
Hmm.
students have lost their opportunity because of this.
Hmm.
So but you have to prepare, you cannot like complain about that, you need to prepare for that.
Yes, like last year I was taking a success story and the student told कि उनका पीसी बंद हो गया था बीच ऐसे में. It was saved but like still वो बंद हो जाना और तुम्हारे माइंड में ये चलना कि सेव हुआ या नहीं हुआ. So that was
Exactly.
also a very big stress. And the students have to keep this in mind that yes, they will go through this stress because the infrastructure it is very like uh, you are getting a good system or not. It doesn't depend on you. It is totally on whoever is providing you the infrastructure. So just pre-prepared and like ma'am has said that just do the examination and keep this in mind that you have to do it before the given timeline. Otherwise, it will be very problematic in the
Yes.
examination. Now, like how were you revising for for the six subjects? What was your strategy for revision before the examination?
So, ma'am, revision because there are the coaching institutes, they provide a very crisp notes for the revision purposes only. So I followed that. I read it, but those papers that I did for the phase one paper two, no, I revised those paper questions also. Like I used to just read the question and see what all I remember around those questions. And like 10 to 15 papers were there. One few of them like edu tabs. Then I also like bought a test series from other institutes also. So I used to like give it a read to the paper one phase one questions also, because
Hmm.
of course we got the clarity that 100 questions would be asked. And the like the difficulty level of the question will not be that much.
Hmm.
So phase one paper two questions were also relevant for that. So I did that. And also, ma'am, the mock test that I appeared for, I also like read all those explanations. And because it gave like overall picture of the subject, because different kinds of questions are asked from the different
Hmm.
topics. There is no
Hmm.
structure, because if in the exam you will get the questions from any topic, any subject. वो
Sure.
आपको पहले कॉमर्स ऐसे नहीं करेंगे. सो गिविंग इट अ रीड इन द सेम मैनर विल लाइक मेक यू थिंक ऑफ द डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ टॉपिक्स
Hmm.
कभी भी एज द क्वेश्चन अपीयर्स. सो वो करा मैंने. उसके अलावा मैम मैंने जो सिर्फ एग्जांपल मैंने कंपनी सेट का जो थोड़ा बहुत नोट्स बनाया था, वो मैनेजमेंट का जो मैंने नोट्स बनाया था वो करा मैंने. फाइनेंस का जो फॉर एग्जांपल वो जो मार्जिन मेंटेनेंस के क्वेश्चन होते हैं, तो उसमें देर वर सर्टेन लाइक टॉपिक्स जो जिससे मेरे क्वेश्चन गलत हो रहे थे.
Hmm.
जैसे कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग में स्टैंडर्ड कॉस्टिंग का थॉट था, तो उसमें जो लेबर वेरिएंस होते हैं, डिफरेंट वेरिएंसेस होते हैं, वेरिएंस एनालिसिस, उसमें मेरे क्वेश्चंस गलत हो रहे थे. तो मैंने उसका एक लिस्ट बनाया हुआ था कि जब भी आप लाइक व्हेनेवर यू विल रीड द क्वेश्चन, check if the question is asked on this line or that line, because the mistakes that I was making in the mock, because the purpose of mock is that only, no, कि अगर आपने कुछ mistake करा है, तो that mistake should not happen in the real environment, real exam.
Hmm.
So whenever I used to like write the mocks, I had a notebook to me, and I used to write it what kind of mistakes I'm making, even for those questions जिसका आंसर मुझे पता है,
Huh.
लेकिन बिकॉज मैं क्वेश्चन बहुत ही मतलब फास्ट पढ़ ले रही हूँ, या फिर आई एम नॉट गिविंग इट अ ड्यू डिलीजेंस, तो
Hmm.
आई एम मेकिंग दैट दोज मिस्टेक्स. सो उसके लिए जो भी मैंने अपने पॉइंटर्स लिखे थे, आई वर्कड ऑन दैट. फिर मैंने देखा कि अब मैं क्वेश्चन जो कर रही हूँ उसमें प्रॉब्लम वैसे तो नहीं हो रहा है. सो
Hmm.
जो प्री प्रिपरेशन वो पढ़ाई वाली थी, जो क्रैमिंग पोर्शन था, दैट ऑलरेडी आई डिड टिल माई फेस वन पेपर लाइक ओनली. उसके
Hmm.
बाद जो ये टाइम था ना, बिकॉज 8 अगस्त को रिजल्ट केम एंड 31 को पेपर था.
Hmm.
उसके बाद मैंने अपना सिर्फ मॉक्स दिए, डिस्क्रिप्टिव के मैंने बहुत सारे मॉक्स दिए, और मैंने पेपर टू के मॉक्स दिए, और फिर मैंने उसको एनालाइज करा, और बस ये करा कि हाँ ठीक है, जो मेरे नोट्स हैं और जो मेरे को प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर रहा है, बिकॉज मैंने नोट्स उन टॉपिक्स पे पढ़ाया था जिसमें मेरे को प्रॉब्लम हो रही है फॉर
Hmm.
अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड फॉर जो व्हेन आई विच आई कीप फॉरगेटिंग. सो
Hmm.
मैंने उसको रिवाइज करा, एंड दिस इज हाउ आई डिड माई रिविजन, बाय लाइक गिविंग लॉट्स ऑफ मॉक पेपर्स.
And that is also a very good strategy because if we are doing a lot of MCQs, so we become habituated to see so many of the options and to compare the options to find the correct one and to use that logical reasoning that, okay, these seem same, but okay, this one is the best possible answer. Because this is the question that we also get that, ma'am, both are correct. So usually it seems like both are correct, but one is more appropriate as per the question. So this
Yeah.
is what you have to find. So giving a lot of mocks, giving a lot of MCQs are very important. And as Shruti has also said, that you are not going to get economics question, finance question, management question in line wise manner. You will get jumbled up. So you have to switch between six subjects, and that is also complicated. So giving full length mock tests are very important to like get the clear idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in this year, there was also change of pattern. So, were you happy with the change of pattern, or you were afraid? Now you have to answer 100 questions.
No, ma'am. Initially, there was not clarity on which lines the question will be asked. Whether it will be 50 questions and difficulty level will rise, or whether the number of questions will rise but difficulty will remain more or less same. So there was no clarity. But after a time, they provided us that 100 questions will be asked. So
Mm.
I was happy because the difficulty level is not going much, and because the preparation that I have done is more or less, I'll have to stick to that. But number of
Mm.
questions ज़्यादा होने की वजह से there was a problem that वो lack of जो कंसंट्रेशन होता है ना, इट हैपेंस बिकॉज जो हमने इनिशियली मॉक्स दिए इट्स ऑफ 50 क्वेश्चन, सो 100 क्वेश्चन तक टू बी फोकस्ड इज अ टास्क, एंड आई थिंक सो मैनी पीपल हैव मार्क्ड, इवन इंक्लूडिंग माई सेल्फ, आई हैव मार्क्ड सम क्वेश्चंस रॉन्ग बिकॉज वो फोकस खत्म हो गया था बाय द एंड ऑफ दोज क्वेश्चंस. So वो उसका मैम both there is a pros and cons of to that, but because you have no say in the number of questions they will ask, so whatever the pattern is you have to stick to that, and you'll have to like amend yourself your preparation to that. So वो मैंने करा, and it was not a like बहुत बड़ा change, तो it more or less वो similar ही रहा मेरे को तो.
नाइस. सो वी कैन से कि पैटर्न चेंज होने से उतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता अगर तुम्हें कॉन्सेप्ट क्लैरिटी और कॉन्सेप्ट्स पता है तो, और तुम्हें उसी पर थोड़ा सा और बिल्ड करना है, ज़्यादा एमसीक्यू सॉल्व करने हैं, ज़्यादा मॉक नए पैटर्न के हिसाब से देने हैं, तो यू विल बी एबल टू गेट थ्रू दैट. ओके, सो वी हैव डिस्कस द स्ट्रैटेजी फॉर फेज टू ऑल्सो. फॉर द डिस्क्रिप्टिव इंग्लिश you should practice because keyboards that you will be getting will not be of very good kind. So typing practice is a must for anyone who is going to give the examination. Even if you are a very good type, मतलब you are able to write very fast, still try to write in the keyboards like the mota wala keyboards that used to come before. And like you also should read some topics that are currently in news so that you are like you collected some material on the essays, so वो collection में भी easy होता है. फिर अपना revision पे तो you have to focus on. Now let's move from the phase 2 to interview. So did you give any interview, mock interview?
Yes, Pam, I gave two mock interviews. One was with EduTab only, and other was with iExamB.
Hmm.
So I sat for two mock interviews, and
And yes, how was the experience?
ma'am, mock interview of EduTap was like it gave me a boost because the panel they both said that you stand a high chance, Shruti. They are looking for people like you. So it was like a very good comment, and also it gave like a confidence that okay, my personality, because they have worked, there was ex-CGM of the Sevi, so it like gave me a clarity that of course they are looking for personality like mine, and I just have to work on few areas. He the cell told me that you have like conceptual clarity, just 2 3 points, and you stand high chances. So I
Mhm.
worked on those pointers, and it was very beneficial to me, and that because of the actual interview, it went quite smooth for me.
Okay. And what was the experience in the actual interview when you entered? What was the feeling, or what was the feeling before the actual interview?
Ma'am, mine interview was on 10th, and I was third person, first, second, and so I went to the interview venue with my father, and मेरे को I was like तीसरे पे डाल दिया मेरे को, अभी तो मैं पूछ भी नहीं पाऊंगी किसी से कि क्या पूछा क्या नहीं. He was like अच्छा जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा. तो we were sitting in an area, and जब when first person went into the room, it felt like कि time निकल ही नहीं रहा. Every passing minute was like इतना बड़ा, and with every passing minute वो anxiety level थी कि बहुत बढ़ रही थी कि पता नहीं क्या होगा, कैसे होगा. uh, and ma'am, you won't believe, I was well hydrated. I drank lots of water, but when I went into the interview room, no, because of stress or anxiety or जो भी कुछ था, my entire throat, ma'am, it went dry. I was not able to speak for like seconds, and my lips were dry. मेरे को था कि भाई पानी पूछ लो, मेरे को पानी पी लूंगी, मेरे को इतना ज्यादा I was so stressed. But initially ek do question mein matlab they calmed you down, and they are very cordial. They know ki people are stressed, itne young age ke bachche aa rahe hain, so they are stressed. You have to make sure that they are comfortable before asking any tough questions. So initial questions were like family background and all, so it meant like it made me comfortable, and then okay, I gained the confidence. And one thing was there, bombardment of questions were happening. ऐसे नहीं था कि one panel is asking question, when he or she is finished, then other question per member is asking. If any question is there, and if they have anything to add on or ask, they all were asking together, and you were I got confused कि बोलूं मैं किसको दे के क्या बोलूं मैं. But it was good. I was not able to answer all those questions. And one thing I think I have heard so many people tell, but I will also like to say the same. They are not checking your technical and आपकी पढ़ाई नहीं टेस्ट कर रहे हो, because they have already tested you in the phase 1 and phase 2. They are testing your personality, whether you are sincere, whether you are listening what they are saying, whether you are arguing with them or not. So these positive traits which they need for you, because you have to work with them in their organization, so they are testing whether you are suitable for them or not, suitable for the sebi or not. So instead of like so much, people ponder so much over all the things that ki ye bhi pad lu, wo bhi pad lu, ye bhi kar lu. But work on your personality. If there are certain things that are that does not reflect well on your personality, then work on that, because everything is everything it can be changed. Not the personality, but of course जो traits होते हैं आप उसको थोड़ा better कर सकते हो. So for me,
Correct.
I think this मैं पूरे time, even if there were certain answers that I was not able to do, but I was smiling, and I think they were also smiling with time to time कि ठीक है श्रुति, ऐसे नहीं, ये भी आप बोल सकते हो. So they were very cordial, ma'am. And
Mm.
actual में stress होता है उधर पर, but वो initially होता है, but फिर जब खत्म हो जाता है तो आप, when I came out, people were like कि 30 minutes गया तेरा. No, 30
Mm.
minutes, I did not feel like it went for 30 minutes, because उधर नहीं feel होता.
Mm.
But it went good. It was good to me.
And can you tell us some questions that were asked from HR background, from technical background?
So, ma'am, my interview went technical. Like, say,
Okay.
82% questions were on my uh, profile, because I had audit background, because of my work at Deloitte. They asked me one thing, which like EduTap panel also told me, they'll definitely ask why you left your job,
Mm.
because you are working for Deloitte and you have just left it after doing it for 8 months. So they'll definitely ask, and they asked me there. And I feel, even I just, if then I told him that यही exam ki I had to, I wanted to prepare, that's why. Yeah, you, why only SEBI, there are so many regulatory exams there. मैंने वो
Mm.
भी बताया उनको. So it's hard to convince them कि why SEBI, because they also know there is a financial motive which is involved in every
Mm.
job. Every aspirant is looking for like good compensation, so that was so uh, उनको थोड़ा convince करना है stuff. But it's good. Then technical questions में, because I had a background in taxation, मेरा finance and taxation में I did my masters. So they asked me on the taxation lines, DDAA क्या होता है, which section is there of DDAA, what are the benefits a country has if it enters with the DDAA agreement. Then they also asked me about the tax savings, different tax savings that are there. And one thing that came as a bouncer to me was, they asked me question from Indian Contract Act, which I did in my bachelor's first year. But because I was a good student in my BCom, so I remembered 3 4 points, and they were satisfied, and they even like they had something to add to that different points. So
Mm.
they added it. And also they asked me of the why, how bonus issue is used as a tax saving.
Mm.
So it was a like tough question to me, so they explained me. I started like when they asked me bonus shares, I started going around ki bonus shares hote kya hai. So they were like ki, but we want to know the tax saving portion of it.
Hmm.
Then also they asked me if I have like one of the panel, he asked me that if I have some amount with me and I want to like invest it. I do not want to invest in the savings or current account. And then what all options I have if I have this fund with me for 6 months. तो उसका
Hmm.
आंसर वो दिया मैंने. And also there was one question which ma'am, a lady member, she asked me ki is cryptocurrency illegal in India?
Hmm.
So I said ki ma'am, it's not illegal, but it is not regulated right now. तो कह रहे हैं नहीं, मैंने कहा कि इट्स नॉट लीगल बट इट इज नॉट रेगुलेटेड. तो उन्होंने कहा कि इफ इट इज नॉट रेगुलेटेड एंड इट इज इलीगल. मैंने कहा बट स्टिल पीपल इन्वेस्ट लाइक इन क्रिप्टो करेंसीज. तो वो बोल रहे हैं कि एंड आई गॉट कंफ्यूज क्योंकि वो उन्होंने कुछ ऐसे मतलब बोला मेरे को. तो उन्होंने कहा ट्रिक क्वेश्चन हाँ. मैंने कहा यस मैम लिटिल बट. सो दे वर लाफिंग ऑल्सो, दे वर क्रैकिंग जोक्स बट ऑफ कोर्स जब उनको देख के हंसना, ऐसा नहीं है कि वो दे आर लाइक गेटिंग एंग्री एंड यू आर
हाँ.
laughing. So you have to understand the mood of the panel as well.
Hmm. Correct.
This.
Okay, so I think we have discussed about the phase one, we have discussed about the phase two and interview, and you have very nicely stated the uh, information needed as well as the strategy for the phase one, phase two, as well as interview. Now, this is like we are towards the end of the session, and I'm really glad that you came and gave the interview here because it was really nice talking with you, and you also stated the strategy and your journey very nicely so that the students are able to understand more. But before ending the session, do give a message to the future aspirants who are preparing for the SEBI grade examination particularly.
So I was wondering what should I say in this portion. So I think one should remember that there is no plan B until plan A fails. So
Mm,
if you have decided something that this is what you want to do in your life, stick to it. Be decisive. Like leaving a job was not an easy call, but if I decided that I have to leave it, then I did not hear from any, like there were people who were saying कि नहीं Deloitte क्यों छोड़ना है. So I like stick to my own decision. I worked very hard for like my goal, which was SEBI. I did not like got distracted with any other because there were so many exams and with government exams there is a problem that you are not sure when
mm,
the interview finalist will come you will be there or not.
mm,
So wait, give yourself some time that if you have decided something which is your dream, so let that dream the complete the course of that dream, right? And if it is not like in your favor, then decide okay if because recruitment of CV does not happen every year.
mm,
So आप plan भी बनाओ but अपने plan को completely follow करो पहले.
mm, mm.
So this is my last piece that I want to say.
And any message for the EduTap team?
Ma'am, I'm so grateful. Literally, I'm so grateful, especially to you and Jalit sir. I have mentioned even on like that day also, because I think there were so many questions which I was able to like get clarity on only because of the free resources that EduTap provided. And I think I have left so many comments on the marathon videos also just to show my gratitude. And Jalit sir, like he seems like थोड़े से डरावने लगते हैं वो, but he is very sweet person. And the because what a teacher does is make people understand,
Mm.
and he has such a good knowledge on his subjects. Like hats off to you and him. This is all I have to say. You guys are doing incredible job. If even if people are not like you're paid students, no, because I was not a paid student. I was a test series student. But you have helped me a lot in my preparation. जब मैंने शुरू भी किया था तो I because of so many videos that are there in the YouTube channel on of the EduTap, it gave so many clarities on different things. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much to the entire EduTap team.
Thank you so much for joining us and saying such kind words for us. It really boosts the morale of the team also, of us also, because we are presenting or we are preparing the material with a lot of efforts. And when we hear that, okay, it was beneficial for someone, it really feels nice, I can say. So thank you so much for joining, Shruti, and thank you for the strategy that you have imparted. And I hope the students will use this knowledge and will be able to clear the examination in the next year. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good day, ma'am.